remembering what I've got to say, so I've got a few notes here. Thank you for coming. 50 years? What does that mean? Well, a lot. Thank you. I've never used one of these before, I don't want to. But my voice is very good today. I started a playgroup in this hall. We think about 47 years ago. Do you think that's about right?
I'm 46, I wouldn't know.
What's going on?
Carry on.
Right. Anyway, we started it in this hall. It was a nightmare. The floor was nothing like this then. It was horrible. We started off with
it was rubble.
What? It's what?
It was just rubble on the floor.
No, it wasn't rubble. It was disgusting. And we had to scrub it before we started. So we went through quite a lot then. It's changed a lot, this place, in 50 years. And on both sides of the hall, there was a huge stove that had to have coal put into it to keep us warm. And it smoked so much, we had to open the windows and let the heat out. It was horrible. Anyway, I did that for quite a few years. Started the playgroup here. Pat was one of my first children. So was who? Athena.
Athena who?
Yes, well. Brendan. No, not Brendan. Sendon. Was only small. I forget what he's done.
She's been doing this for 40 years, by the way. It's not a new thing.
It was quite hard work. I started off by pushing the pram out from our house in the village with toys on it to get the children going. We did it all on a shoestring, and we did it. And then, after a while, I moved to Dartington Playgroup. A lot of you know where Dartington is. There was a playgroup in the ground floor of the Adult Education Centre in Dartington, and I took over running that. What are you doing, Randall?
Guess, taking a video while you're talking.
While we were there, we had several big days that were weekends of entertaining children, not just the children of trade, but the children of schools and things all around that area and others. And the first big day we had is called the Juggernaut. Brendan Dawson, is he here yet?
It should be. Yes, shout louder.
Yes, behind you.
Well,
Papa!
where are you?
On you go.
Oh! We went on over the years, doing quite a lot of things, walking hundreds of miles. As a lot of you, as some of you here know, all around the hundreds. Yes. One particular thing that was particular about our group was dishing up rhubarb and custard. Sorry. But you'll find some rhubarb and custard here tonight. It doesn't quite go with the rest of the cooking, but it just felt like it was part of our life, wasn't it? I wish you don't talk like that all the time. And we did various other things, like putting on the Sipper Saunter, took quite a few years. Emily, put your hand up so we can see where you are. Emily used to make, when we got fed up with the vegetarian pasties that the local butchers dished up, we got Emily on making them in Bristol. Where are you, Robert and Richard? You're over there. And there's two walkers from Bristol who used to go and pick up the pasties from Emily's house and bring them down to civics was year after year. Well, it's one of those things that happen. Our life is like that. Sorry, Laura. Where am I going to?
The end.
I didn't say it.
Yes. Lots of people have fed into our lives over the years, being quite important. We over 50 years, you come across a lot of people, and are they still here? We had a very good Colwyn who is still coming to us. Well, his son is still coming. Are you still here? Right. Anyway, they came tonight. They were quite important in our life. Anthony, standing in the middle there, looks after our car regularly when things go wrong. There are lots of people who have become quite important in our life. We just kept going. But there's also lots of people locally who have been quite important. Earlier, Dr. Halliday and his wife were here. They've gone because they're not in a very good state of mind to hang around for long. But he was there at the point of view of my children were born. And Julie, are you still here, Julie? Yes, my midwife.
Busy person. Busy person. She was very busy.
Yes. Athena was born in Cornwall, but after we came here, well, we had Athena at home in Cornwall. And then every baby except two was born at home. I believe in being at home. Anyway, right. Yeah. What? Okay.
A few years back, I was in Oxford, 1860 I think it was. Wrote a little story for the daughter of the Dean. We were out on a picnic, and it got into print. It was very well received by the public, and there was a little ditty about the Jabberwock, and they were very kind to invite me down to Dartington to recite this little poem, and I'm very flattered to be invited back here again to do it. If I see if I can remember the words of this, maybe some of you will know it. Let me see if I remember how it started. Yes, I know. 'Twas Brillig, and the slithy cones did gyre and gimble in the wind. I'll mimsy with the horror groves, the moan rats outgrave. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub beggar, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Where is it? Long time the maxim bow he thought. Still rested he by the tum-tum, and stood a while, thought. And while in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes aflame, came whiffling through the... Why am I not getting here? to the Tulgey wood and burgled. Could you see it? Burgled as it came. Went through and through, the wolf would break with stick of snap. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back.
And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy, O frabjous day, the Halloo Calais, he chortled in his joy.
'Twas brillig, and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borough and the moan wraths outgrave.
Represented here, but one stage in particular that continues to this day have asked to have the floor. So the walking fraternity, I believe that George is going to come up to the stage.
Represented from the Cornwall and Devon Long Distance Walking Association. Well done.
That moment of coded talk is that we're about to do a toast, but logistically it's going to be difficult to bring around. So could you please go and refresh your glasses? There is champagne or sparkling wine of some description. There's non-alcoholic drinks. So if you can go to the bar and have a glass ready, we'll be doing a toast in a moment. Many people have come from a very long way, although not necessarily from India. It's a personal brag. But I think the fact that so many people have come from so many different parts of their lives is a tribute to them. I mean, there are here, just so I can make it clear, 8 children, 6 partners of children, and I think those 6 partners of children deserve special appreciation because they joined this rather eccentric clan, and in fact, so eccentric that we've written a guide to how to do this, which is being distributed. There are also 11 grandchildren, although I would note that no one has ever had more than 2 children so far, so people can learn lessons. There are also various other relatives here as well, Francis and David, and other long-distance cousins that have joined and got to know my parents recently. That's wonderful to see. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for all the people who have put so much work into making today possible. Obviously, there's a vast number of people that have been doing a lot this evening, but also in the run-up. No one has known the whole plan, only my parents have known the whole plan. There's some form of weird control thing they've got going on. So I wanted to say 3 things briefly. By the way, I was selected for this role because everyone in our family has a distinct purpose. And my purpose, although Frank can contest this with me sometimes, is the person with the really loud voice. So I think the 3 things to say about my parents is, I think, as many of you will testify, they're unique. And unique is a heavily loaded word these days. Sometimes it can mean really quite insane. But I think it means special. And there are many different elements of their lives which are represented here today. And I think almost like the kind of geological strata of a Devon cliff. You've got people here from the Totnes Action Group for Handicapped Children, people here from various different play groups, people here from various different insane forms of sporting activity. And all of these people represent different periods of my parent's life, and I think that's wonderful, and it's wonderful that you could all be here. And I think the other thing, which in particular the 8 offspring will testify to, is that these are 2 people who are very open-minded and open-hearted, and they've supported us as we've gone off and done incredibly different things. And I think you all have witnessed that and experienced that. And the third thing I wanted to say is that from our experience, these are 2 people who inspire affection, they inspire love. But the third thing they inspire, and it's weird to cap love, but the thing I think that all of us, 8 of us would say, is they inspire pride. And I'm very proud to be their son, and I think that my brothers and sisters are very proud to be related to them. And I think that you all would like to join us in raising a glass to Mummy and Daddy, Nana and Papa, Noel and Geraldine. I think there's another, just a very, very quick addendum that Frankie has highlighted to me, because I'm going to forget all these days. You know, the eight children, they kind of learn as they go what it's about. The grandchildren get born into this, and they're aware there's some strange element to their psyche that they can't understand. But they have to come to understand it. And Jodie is going to, on behalf of the grandchildren, make a little gift. So this is a tribute from just from the grandchildren. So I think all that's left for me to say is carry on, dance, eat, drink, enjoy yourself, and take away a little something of their...
Top 3, go now.